Hey guys, welcome back to the 5-Hour Show. I'm your host Raymond, and in the last exciting episode, we were busy disassembling Air Raid. And Eureka, we got the wings out. We've got part of the landing gear out. The other we don't have to worry about. And one of the things that I wanted to do today was to continue with Air Raid. You must understand, I've been wanting to do this for years. For years now. Years ago, I said, hey, well, what if we had a combiner Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp? Today, what we're going to do is we're going to do a few things. And by the way, last time I didn't show you this, but these do come apart. There's really no meaning to them, I think. But they do come apart. They do have the little pegs. And I don't know, I just leave them alone because they're not glued in, but they are pegged in, so it doesn't matter. There's a little yellow there too, so I was thinking about just throwing those in some oxidol, some hydrogen peroxide. So I'm going to put those aside. As for the arms, we need to take off that sticker, so let's get that done. Be careful. Anyway, so there we go. Our arms. Them up here in the corner. We got our little bits here, the landing gear, which is all going to go into a little sandwich baggie so that we don't lose any of those parts. These will be put aside, but now let's get to the actual thing. You know what? Sorry, guys. Well, I may need that, so okay. Anyway, let's get started. And this should be the easy part. And that is this landing gear. So I'll use the other side so you see what I'm talking about. So here is the landing gear. Okay. There is our jet. There is our landing gear. Let's put this aside. That's going to be paint stripped. Adjust the camera. Okay, so now we need to figure out how further. Okay, so my guess is we're going to need to get to about there we go. So I scored it. You can see the little line right there. It's been scored. No score. Now I have a score. So that means we have to score it the same way on the other side. But that wasn't even enough. Let's test it out. Okay, so I think that's going to do it. But now we've got to do the other side, so let's get that done. And then we can see how good it looks. Let's test it out. So we do have to obviously fix that a little piece. That means we got to cut. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it is there. And there we go. We have successfully modified our cockpit. So now it will just transform and it will go down. You're saying, well, yeah, but what about the rest? Well, here we go. If it's in robot mode, let me show you. I did measure, so my idea is that instead of going up like this, it stays down. You know, ignore the wings. But if you have, you know what? I almost want to just try it on this one. I think I will. I used to think the nose was rubber as well, but it's not. There we go. See? Clean break. So it doesn't matter. These things don't matter. What matters is that we try it out. Okay, so now, here we go, guys. Okay, so here's our jet, right? And let's put our modified pieces in place. Let's put the screw back in just so that we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so there's our jet. And here's our nose. Let's see. Okay. Okay, you ready? You see the little modification? Okay. So here we go. Let's transform. So we lift up the rear tail fins, stretch it out, put the tail fins back down, put the cockpit up and down. And there we go. There we go. So yeah, there's a lot of kibble in the back. I get it. I understand. But that is the price of the modification. Because it doesn't, there's no Seeker jet, you know, Decepticon jet that has the nose up. That would be the later 3. You know, then you can just do that. That's still weird, you know. Then you could just do that. Then it looks natural. So for those 3, you would be fine with just doing this. But for the others, I would rather do that, you know. I would rather do that, and I would be happy to have that. Like, it's you know, and then you imagine that the wing is turned upside down, it just definitely would look really good. So anyway, this works. That's fine. You could modify it to go down even more, but I'm just going to leave it at that, just that little section. So anyway, let's get back to it, guys. This is going to be the tricky part right here. This piece. Because I've been thinking about it for a long time, and the problem with this thing is that it is connected to the feet. The feet are important. You don't want to mess with the feet, unfortunately. Luckily and unfortunately, there's two, okay? Luckily, we can cut to a certain degree where we don't interfere with this screw hole. We won't interfere with this screw hole or this one. But we can cut here, here, and here. So we do have a line, but man, it is not going to be easy. I'm already just tripping out on it. But I'm determined, and I am determined to do it. Anyway, so for today, I think I'll call it quits on this. Our minor modification on the front cockpit. Doesn't even look that bad. It looks decent. And then we're going to repaint that, so it doesn't matter. But when you transform it, the cockpit goes down, and that's going to be really cool. And like I said, can't wait to do the modification on the wings for our combiner Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. They're going to be super cool. But that does it for today's 5-hour show. The modification of our combiner Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. So that does it, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the show. Share, like, comment, let us know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope that you learned that you can do a few things if you put your mind to it. So we're going to modify this piece next time. But anyway, thank you for watching. God bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will gladly see you guys on the next episode of 5-Hour Show. Take care, guys. See you next time.